So it's him. This is my furry friend. Come here. Get up. Get up. Okay, so I shall start. What is your pet's name? What's your name? Tell me what's your name. His name is Kodah. What kind of pet is it? And what breed? So obviously it's a dog. And what breed? If you haven't guessed already, it's a mix. So it's a mix between Husky and Belgian Malinois. I think that's the way you say it in English. He actually really looks like the two breeds. He's gray like a Husky, and I don't know if you can see, but his head here is all black, which is like the Malinois. How long have you had your pet friend? Oh, he's acting all crazy now. I've had him for, I think, 4 years. Yeah, approximately. I don't really count. How did I get my pet? I got him in a shelter. Now the story about him, I'm going to put this away because it's going to end up being a catastrophe. The story about him is that he was mistreated when he was young, and I think he was hit, and he didn't know anything. Like, when I got him, he was scared of non-moving cars. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. And he was basically scared of everything. He tried to bite me, he tried to bite my boyfriend, my boyfriend's family, everyone. Everyone, like, if someone tried to touch him in the street, he would bite him. It was really hard. My dream would be to take him to the park and let him free and play with other dogs and being touched by other people, and that's not possible. But, you know, you have to work with it. For me, it's like a child. When you get a child and he doesn't behave quite well or he's stressed, you just don't abandon him, you know, it's your child, so you have to work with what you have. And that's what I'm trying to do. My sweetheart. Okay, next question. How old is your pet? When I got him, he was 1 year and a half. When I got him, he was 1 year and a half. So if I have had him for approximately 4 years, he would be something like 5 and a half. But as I told you, I don't quite count. I have fur everywhere on my pants. But that's what you get when you get a Husky. Fur. Every day, every day, all year. Next question. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? What does quirky mean? I have to check. I'm checking. Oh, bizarre. Okay. Weird, right? Weird habits of yours? Oh, there's one thing. He's hyperactive. It's crazy. I can take him, run for 2 hours or even 4 or 6 hours sometimes, and when we come back, he'll nap for 5 minutes and then he'll be all crazy again. You cannot get this dog tired. It's impossible. Impossible, I'm telling you. It's annoying because I always have to turn my camera off and on again, because if I film too long, like more than 6 minutes, it turns off because the heat is too big. What does your relationship with your dog mean to you? I know I always wanted a dog since I was very young. I have always been fascinated by dogs and dog education. My dogs, when I came back home, were the highlights of my day, and they helped me get through the hard times I had at school, etc. So I knew that as soon as I was going to move out from my parents' house, I would get my own dog. I remember when I was young, that's just a story, it's not in the questions, but when I was young, I used to have 2 dogs when I lived in Taiwan, and they were like, in Taiwan the dogs aren't really domesticated, they're semi-domesticated, like they're half wild and half yours. So we would go out with my 2 dogs, and we would meet their dog friends, which were my neighbor's dogs, and we would hang out all the afternoon with this pack of dogs and sometimes 1 or 2 cats. I always tell this to my friends and it makes them laugh because I was like little Mowgli, you know, from Jungle Book. That was a wild dog with my animals in Taiwan. I think it's really cool. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your dog? I love cuddling. I think that when I got a dog, I actually wanted a plush toy, you know, something that I could cuddle, something that I could cuddle all the time, and like kiss it and hug it all day, every day. And actually, that's not what happened. You kissed me. That's not what happened, because as I told you, he was very scared of being touched, so this what I'm doing, I couldn't do it for like 3 years. Yeah, it's really recent. So yeah, I love cuddling, but I think that his favorite pastime would be playing, because he loves playing. When I got him, he didn't even know how to play. When I threw a ball, he was looking at me like, what am I supposed to do with it? But now he loves it. It's his favorite thing ever. You can throw him everything and he'll go and catch it and bring it back to you. Yeah, he loves it. And last question, what are the nicknames you call your pet? So his name is Kodah. Kodah. You see, he responds to it. But I also call him, stop kissing me! I also call him Donnez, which is like a sweet kind of way of saying Kodah. And other than that, it's, you know, basic things like ma petite bête, which means my little animal, or mon chitounou. I call him, like, it's my chitounou. It doesn't mean anything, but it's some kind of a sweet name. And there's also another story about when we got him. We were at the shelter with my boyfriend trying to choose a dog, and when we went to him the first time, he was in a cage, you know, and it was all muddy in the floor because it had rained. So when we arrived, he kind of jumped at us to greet us, to say hello, and he put mud everywhere on us because he was standing on his 2 feet and mud got everywhere in our clothes, and we were like, oh no, what did you do? And we went away. But he was so cute that we actually came back, and when we came back, he slowly escalated the fence, like really slowly, really gently. He was like saying, okay, Lucy, I'm careful now, I'm not doing anything bad, just come back to me. That was really cute. And so we knew we thought, that must be a smart dog, so it kind of helped us in our choice. That's it, we're done with our Furry Friend tag. As soon as I'm talking again, he's coming back. I wasn't tagged by anyone, but I thought that this tag was so cool, and I'd like to make a bit more tags to get you to know me a bit better. And you know, my dog is my best friend, so I wanted you to meet him. Maybe I can show you a few footage of him later. Bye bye! Okay, anyway, let's continue. Mon chien. Couche. C'est bien. Attends. Oui, c'est bien mon chien. Saute. C'est bien. C'est un bon chien. Voilà. Fais la boucle. C'est bien. Fais la boucle. Fais la boucle. Voilà, assis. Si, je donne la patte. Oui, c'est bien. L'autre? Oui, c'est bien mon chien. C'est bien mon chien. Laisse. Tu laisses. C'est bien mon chien. Laisse. 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 C'est bien. Tu laisses. Ok.